All right, all right. Hello, everybody out there in line dance land. This is your girl, Queen Sheila, all the way from Tampa, Florida, the leader of the Line Dance Connection and founder of Let's Talk Soul Line Dance. We want to thank you so much for tuning in. Man, do we have a great show planned for you today? We are going to have so much fun. And before I get started, though, I'm going to bring in my co-host, and he's going to tell you that we have a special guest coming on, but we'll talk about that later. But right now, I'm going to bring in Mr. Charles. Mr. Charles has been teaching for several years. He is the leader of Charles. I can't remember. Oh, so sorry. But it's Mr. Charles Dance Crew. He has since moved from Denver, Colorado. He now lives in Spartanburg, South Carolina. He has won Academy Awards. He is in the Hall of Fame. He's been teaching for over 16 years. I'm going to introduce to some and present to others none other than Mr. Charles. Hey, Mr. Charles. Oh, Mr.
Hey,
Charles and the Let's Start Dancing Crew, right? Is that it?
that's what it used to be, Mr. Charleston. Let's Start Dancing Crew.
Okay, and so
Not
now it's different.
anymore.
What is,
Yeah.
what is it now?
Yeah, it depends. It look like it might be Mr. Charles and the Sparkle City Dancers because that's what they call
Oh,
Spartanburg. They call it Sparkle City.
okay, cool. I like
And
it.
they have to tell
Mr.
the
Charles
audience
and
the reason
Sparkle
why
City.
you didn't remember all that because you said Tampa, but right now you in Vegas, baby.
Yes, I'm in Vegas.
You will have
Yes.
all the info, but we have to start the evening off with a sad note. Q will not be on today. She lost her grandmother, and right, they buried her yesterday, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and so she was going to try to get on with us at the airport, but trying for half an hour. So we have her rescheduled
Yes.
for March 31st. So
Mhm.
everybody, I tried to put it on my Facebook page and let everybody know real quick, but we didn't
Okay.
know to the last minute anyway. But hey, Melvin, hi, Avis.
Hey,
But what
Mister.
we're going to do is that I'm going to have an interview with a special person today. And later on, don't get off because later on we have a special guest. If you're going on a cruise, we have a special guest just to tell you a couple of things. But we are going to interview today Queen Sheila.
Yay.
We're
Yes.
gonna, I'm going to interview her because I've never seen her interview. Okay, so and Zandra is somewhere over a bridge.
Yes.
At an event, so it's just one of those Sundays that all this stuff is happening, you know.
Yes.
But as we say, Queen, it don't matter. What we say, like the post office, rain, snow, all kind of stuff.
Yeah, state of hell. We gotta keep it
Yeah,
moving.
we got to keep moving and stuff.
Yes.
So what we're going to do and start off is that who else? Yeah, that's Melva over there. We're going to
Mhm.
find out who is Queen Sheila. Remember, we got a special guest later on.
Yes.
Tell me
Well,
about yourself,
hello.
Queen.
Hi, Mr. Charles. Well, let's see. Sheila is a line dance instructor. I am a formal former postal worker. And I also am the mother of 3 and a grandmother of 5 and a great grandmother of 1.
Oh,
So,
great.
yes, as you see, I even have a great grandson. And my kids, I have 2 in Florida and 1 lives in Maryland. And I have 4 sisters, and I had 2 brothers. One of my brothers passed, but I have 4 sisters: Shirley, Sharon, Sherrod, Shannon, and Sheila. That's the 5 of us.
That's
My
what
mama
that.
was spelling SHIT, so my brothers were Irvin and Turhan. So all the SH girls, and then the IT is the guys.
I don't know what that spell.
But they're all living except my one brother. And then I have a brother named Chris who also lives in Maryland. And so, I don't have any half brothers or step brothers or whatever you call them. He's my brother. Okay. And
Okay, yeah.
so lots of family. My parents have both all gone to be with the Lord, but I know they're listening today. They're listening. And let's see, I retired from the Postal Service in 2010 with 34 years of government service. And I also worked for the law enforcement department of the Postal Service, the
Whoa,
ones that take the mail thieves to jail, that part.
whoa,
um,
whoa.
and I've had several positions in the Postal Service, everything from started out as distribution clerk, um, distributing the United States in a case. We had a case with 52 holes. I had to stick every state. That was in 1973. I went in the Postal Service. And since then, I've held every job from window clerk, mail handler, letter carrier, truck driver, you name it. I did it. I issue automotive parts. I worked in law enforcement. Of the Postal Service, I also worked in automotive department, believe it or not, issuing tires and batteries for the big trucks that deliver the mail. And so then when I retired in 2010, I said, Lord, I need something. Give me something that I can do, continuously, even when I'm kind of feeling like I can't dance much because, your knees, your back, your hips, and everything start hurting. So I said, God, give me something that I can continue to stay in the line dance community with, even as I get older. And so the Lord spoke to me and said, what about, a talk show? I said, talk show? I'm not no celebrity, I don't do a talk show. So I told my daughter what, my dream had been. And she said, well, mommy, that sounds like a podcast to me. And so I said, oh, okay. So my daughter came over. We brought all the equipment that I needed, and she showed me how to set up my podcast. And it's been going strong ever since. And I'm thankful for that.
All right, well, let's get back to this.
I'm also a playwright. I wrote a play called Seniors Need Love Too. And I did that when I first came to Florida in 2010. And we sold out community centers, senior community centers with my play for several months. And then, it gets old. So then you try to do something new. So, yep. Also,
how can you get a copy of that play? That sounds interesting.
I have a video, but it's on. That was in 2010, and it's on VHS. No, what was popping? CDs? Was it CDs then?
Young people don't know about that.
Okay, I had to remember. I know it's been a while, but yeah,
VHS.
I do have the play written, but I have to see if I have the VHS with the play on it. If I still have it, okay. So that's kind of it.
Walter, my buddy, one of my best friends,
hey,
Walter.
Yes.
Carla from the UK.
Yes, Carla. Hello.
Hey, Carla. We need to get Carla on here also as well.
Yes, definitely.
Hey, let's go back to this tractor trailer deal. Tell me about that.
Okay. I was a tractor trailer driver for the Postal Service. I started out driving 1 tons, which is the little teeny truck you don't see anymore. It can only go in the White House. That's the only size that can go in the White House. So I used to deliver mail to the White House every day. And then from there, I went to the 2-ton, which is the one you see the letter carry with now, the LLV, they call them. And then from there, I went up to 5-ton, 7-ton, 9-ton, and tractor trailers. So I drove every size. I'm sorry?
The White House?
Yeah, the White House. I'm from DC. I'm sorry, I forgot to say that. I'm from Washington, DC. I'm a Washingtonian. And I delivered mail. Most of my career was in Washington, DC till I moved to Tampa about 20 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, I moved to Tampa to set up post offices. And that's where I worked for law enforcement as well. But then I went back to DC to get retirement because it's easier to go up and retire in DC than it is here. They have more positions and higher level positions.
So you was 5-0, huh?
And one important thing, I carried you know how the mail gets old, not the mail, the money gets old. The dollar bills, they get all, wrinkled
Right,
and old
right,
and
right.
torn up. Well, I used to be the one that drove the money from the postal service to the US Mint. And that's where they burn it.
Was you carrying?
It was cages. I had
No, were
the
you
big truck.
carrying? Did you
Yes.
have a gun?
No, I didn't have a gun, but the federal agents, that
Okay.
one in front of me, one behind me, they had guns, and I would carry the money, back and forth to the mint to get burned.
Well, I'm gonna tell the people again while we say hi. Connie Smith, hello, Adrian. I love
Yes.
that dance, Adrian. That's a cool dance. You guys tell everybody we said that we enjoy that dance.
Yes.
Just want to reiterate, I'll be doing this through the show that Q cannot be with us today because she had her grandmother. They buried her yesterday, and she's at the airport right now,
Yes.
trying to get home, which is understandable. So we are rescheduling that on March 31st. And so I've never heard anything about Q. Queen?
Right.
Q and Queen get y'all mixed up. So now I am interviewing Queen today, and we're going to have someone on a little later talking about the cruise. Someone that don't know nothing about it, but we're going to have her on here anyway talking about it. No, just playing. Okay. Talking about the special guest. Now, Queen.
Yes.
You told me once about this UC Awards. How did that feel to win that? And tell us what you won first.
Okay, I won the Community Service Award, and I primarily was for the podcast and keeping the line dance community abreast of what's going on and kind of connected. But it was funny, Mr. Charles. I was in the hall because they had the buffet at the UC in the hall because the whole hall was full of people. So they put the buffet in the hall, and I went out they called my table. So I went out there to make my plate, and somebody ran out there and told me, Melody ran out there and said, "Queen, they're calling me." I said, "Calling me for what?" She said, "They're calling you, Queen." So I went back in there, had on my flat shoe, had taken my shoes off. You know how you put on the doggons and compounds. I had to go up front like that. I said, "Oh my God." And I was like, "What's going on?" I got up front, and Michael said that you have won the Community Service Award, UC Star Community Service Award. I was like, "Oh my God, are you kidding me?" And I tell you, it was amazing. I'm so thankful because I had no idea, none. I didn't know they had a Community Service Award.
For someone that does stuff in the community, I'm glad that the UC Awards is doing that. It's one thing to dance, but it's another thing to go out there and reach the community. And on this podcast, I know since I've been on for over a year, me and Annette talked about, has it been a year already? That's how fast it's gone. This is a community thing right here. Even we go all out to UK and bring them in Canada. You well deserved. This was well deserved.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Like you said, I know when you told me, you said, "Who did they know me? What? Who knows me?" Remember you tell me who? I don't know all these people that know me. We tell people all the time, you don't know who know you, who's watching.
I was gonna say, and the fact that your peers choose you for these awards at the UC, I was like, oh my God. I'm still thankful. I think about it every day. Thank you, Lord.
Yes. You definitely. Now there's another question I had to ask you about this guy. You might have heard of him. He always used to run around saying, "Yes, we can." You want to tell me about that?
Yes.
Tell everybody about that.
Yes, Bootsy Collins had this not competition, but a thing where everybody took some of his music and made a dance to it. And so when they sent, the list out, I picked the one that say, "Together we can, united we stand," or "United we stand, together we can, united we stand." So we made a dance to that. And it was really a lot of fun. And Cheryl Lynn Woodhouse is the one who I think was the ambassador over that or something. And she told me, she said, "Queen, I expected you to pick that song. And I was like, why? She said, because I knew nobody else would. You know, 'cause, I mean, it's not your everyday type of song that you hear. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
It's a different,
right.
but that's me. I like the unusual, the different, you know, thinking outside the box.
But that's not the Yes I Can guy I was talking about.
The Yes I Can guy. I
Hmm.
don't, who is that?
He was
I
pretty
don't,
important in this country.
oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm with you now. Oh my goodness. My when I retired from the postal service in 2010 because I had worked on Capitol Hill so much and I won an award at the White House, which I still have on my wall today. President Barack Obama signed my retirement letter, and that is, I think, one of my most precious, you know,
Yeah.
memories about my career. That and the UC, but yeah, President Barack Obama signed my retirement letter. I have the letter and the award and all that he gave me. So I'm thankful for that.
Yeah, that's why I meant yes, you can, because yes, you did. Yes, you
Yes.
can. I know about the
I
boosting
thought you
thing.
meant the dance that we did call you. Yes, we can. So
And
mine's
yes, you
also.
did. I would love to meet that man. I'm telling you.
Yes, yes. It's
Actually,
amazing.
it
It's
has to
amazing.
be. You know, people don't know about other people's lives. That's what we tell all. That's why we on this podcast right now,
Hmm.
because you don't know. I've been
It's
knowing you
true.
for almost, like I said, a year, over 2 years, because you called me
Hmm.
before when you got sick.
Right.
And I didn't really know a lot of this stuff that you're talking about right now. Didn't know how
Hmm.
many children you had. I mean, I met some of them at your event and
Yes.
stuff, but along those lines, how do you feel not having a symposium this year?
Mr. Charles, it's funny because my team keeps saying, "Oh, you're gonna have another one. Oh, you're gonna have another one." I said, "Listen, I done told everybody that was my last one. I can't have another one because
We
then
didn't
I'd be a
believe you.
liar, you know."
We didn't
But
believe you anyway.
they don't believe me. They say, "No, we got to do it again. We got to do it," because they actually look forward. Think about it, 10 years worth. They look
Yeah.
forward to us having that every October, you know. But
Yes,
I just thought that
exactly.
was the last one, you know.
I caught the last one. That was messed up.
Yes,
I
you
took
got the
the
last
last
one.
one because to have
Yes,
everybody get out there and look as nice as everybody did. I love the
yeah.
fact these balls, like when with the beginners ball. Even
Mhm.
the first time we went to the UC Awards and you got to dress up,
Yes.
that was wonderful. 'Cause we went to Linda Sims event. You weren't, it wasn't that type of, you did all white or something like that, I think on Sunday, but
Okay.
it didn't give you an
Uh-huh.
opportunity to just dress up how you wanted to. And even at UC, you got to have what? Black and gold, I believe.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's their color. Yeah.
Right. Right. But with beginner's ball and your ball, whatever you wanted. And that was
Right.
wonderful. Marilyn
Yes.
Davis, good evening, everyone. She says,
Mhm.
hi, Marilyn. And
Mhm.
Gracie Tauber,
Uh-huh. Hi,
hello.
Gracie. Hello,
Adrian said, me
everybody.
too. Melvin like
Agent,
she's coming. Huh?
yeah, she was saying me too. That, you know, about like she likes dressing up, what you were talking about. Like
Yeah, I know
dressing up
that's
when we
right.
go to different affairs. Yeah.
When I used to teach, people say, "Why are you dressing up?" I said, "I bought them." you, buy, you buy your clothes to just look
Okay.
at.
You gotta wear
That's
'em,
it.
that's true.
Well, almost every night we was on the cruise, me and Annette, we kind of had a chance to dress up, especially for
Right.
the dinner,
Uh-huh.
that first one. But we said,
Yeah.
you know what? We bought this stuff. We're gonna wear them when, like I was saying, when you look good, sometimes you feel good.
Oh, yes, it
You
definitely
feel
makes
good
you
and
feel
stuff
good.
like that. And what I'm
Definitely.
thinking too, when I'm looking at Adrian, we would like more people, pretty pleased with Sugar on Top, to get into this challenge of let's talk soul line dancing. We
Yes.
want more people. We got two. We need more. So more people. I mean, all that talent out there. What is it? 100? What is it? 152 seconds? 152 seconds?
Segments. Uh-huh.
No seconds. It's not even that long. It's like a minute
Oh,
something, isn't it?
right. Oh, yeah. No, a minute and 10 seconds, I think.
Yeah. So
Something like
just come
that.
up with something. Once I get a class going, I'll go ahead and do it. I just don't want to do it by myself. Let
Okay.
my right.
Yes. So
All
yes.
right.
We
So
want to thank Adrian Speed and Motion too.
yes,
We
that's
had
what I
them this
said.
week. Thank you for submitting your dance. It's awesome. I love it the way they so coordinated, you know. I said, oh shucks, now I like
Look at the
it.
watch. What time is it? It's time for Let's Talk Soul Line Dance.
Yes,
Which, before
definitely.
I forget, everyone, don't be late next week, March 10th.
Yes.
You're gonna lose an hour forward. Daylight savings
Oh,
time.
okay. Yes,
Yes.
you gotta remember
So
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
remember that. I want people on here.
definitely.
So what time is it there, Queen?
It is 4:20.
So what I just want everybody to know that Queen's living a life. Okay, it's dark over here, and she's out in Vegas. I try to get told. I asked her nicely today, tell Joe to loan me some money and play some numbers, and they laughed at me. What are you doing out there, if you don't mind us asking? Is it personal or
Um,
you just out there having fun?
oh, it's we're actually celebrating our anniversary,
What?
which is not
What?
until, but we had brought this vacation club, this vacation plan. We had brought it like a couple of years ago, but that's when I was sick, had the COVID and
Uh-huh.
in the hospital, and so we didn't get to use it. So we kept moving and kept moving. Well, they told us we had to use it this week, or we would lose it because it had been several years since we
Oh wow!
purchased it.
And when is your anniversary? How many years?
Um, 8 years, 8 years, March the 28th. 8 years.
Okay, so it's coming up.
It's
Okay,
coming up. Yes.
March the 28th. All right,
Yes.
that is wonderful.
Mhm.
And Joe's my buddy. I like Joe. You know,
That's my best friend.
yeah, me and him got that military. We talk
Uh-huh.
military.
Yes, definitely. Yes.
So, anything else you want to tell people about you? I want to know, where do you see this going? Where do you see
Um,
this podcast going?
I see this podcast going even more viral. I'm praying that, we have Carla from London right now, and I think she's basically our only international guest thus far. But I would like to spread it to other countries as well as throughout the United States. And just get all of us to know each other, to see each other for the first time, become friends, because it's something when you go places that to line dance events and somebody walk up to you and say, I know you. Aren't you Mr. Charles?
No.
Aren't you the one on the podcast thing? And you be like, yeah, they know who you are. So
Yes.
that means that you are making a difference in the community. And that's what it's all about,
Yes. Yes.
If you keep everything, how they say how that thing go, closed fist can't get nothing in and can't send nothing out because your fits are closed. So if we continue to share this podcast, share line dance information with our friends and family around the world, then it can't do anything but continue to grow. And that's the vision I have for it.
I remember Barack Obama once said, I'm reaching my hand out, but you got to unball your fist. You have
Right.
to unball your fist for us to reach. Now, isn't Canada international?
Yes. No, well,
Remember? I know
it's
it's North America, but it's not, the states.
okay. I
Remember
guess
we
it
have
just
Val.
depends. Yeah,
Remember we
I'm
have,
not
is it Valerie? Well, who's that? What's her name? Val?
Val. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she's in Canada, so
Mm-hmm.
it's reaching
So that would
Canada
be
as
considered
well.
another country, I guess, because it's, it would be another country for us.
Yeah, I got to get in touch with a lady named Michelle. I think it's Michelle Lawrence. She was on the cruise, and she
Mhm.
was from the UK. Her and her daughter and her daughter's friend. They were the nicest people I want to meet. So
Okay.
I'm gonna definitely tell her. My baby just came home from work.
Hi, baby. Hi, Annette.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
That's good. That's great. Good to see you.
Look at you.
Mr.
Thank
Charles
you.
send you to work every day, huh?
Pardon me?
I said, Mr. Charles send you to work every day. Every time I talk to him, he's like, Annette at work, Annette at work. I said, Mr. Charles, why you make her work so hard, Mr. Charles?
It's
No,
rough out there.
it's fun work, or else I wouldn't be there, believe
Oh,
me.
okay. I understand.
Because we retired, we have the option of
Yes,
staying or
there you
not
go.
staying. So I enjoy it a lot. 3 days, plenty, and it's wonderful. Hello,
Okay.
everybody, and happy
Look it up.
anniversary to you.
Came on there. How's everybody doing?
Yes. Yep. See Ricky. Hey, Ricky.
Uh,
How are you?
it's
Yeah.
Ricky Paz,
Mhm.
Melba, which is the nicest person I ever met.
Hello,
Ricky
Melba.
Paz, Adrian, and does
Walter.
Walter. Yeah.
the TikTok lady. TikTok dance. But again, for all you newcomers, Q will not be on today. She lost her grandmother.
Yes.
So we're interviewing Queen. And like I said, it's the first time I'm learning a whole lot of stuff about her myself, which is actually wonderful. But here in like 5 minutes, we're going to have an individual come in and we got some stuff that we need to talk about with this cruise. But before we get on the cruise, I want to talk about the beginner's ball. Yay.
Yay.
You didn't wait to go last time. You didn't go either. Yeah. But what's going to happen is Queen and myself, we're going to be like recruiting people,
Mhm.
newcomers,
Mhm.
people that's their first event. And we're
Yes.
going to do like we did at the end of the year and have them come on the podcast and talk
Mhm.
about their first experience, which is wonderful. It's going to be at a beginner's ball. If you're
Yes.
going to first time go to a convention, maybe go to a beginner's ball. My
Mhm.
first one was Vegas, and it's like, where you at actually?
Yes.
14. We like looking at all in all. Oh my God, all these people. I'm hoping we're doing the
Mhm.
dance right. You know.
Mhm. Well, you
So
know, it's funny that you said that, Mr. Charles, because I've invented something called the SID. I just had it copywritten,
right.
and it's a shoulder identification display. And you be like, huh? So it's actually this display piece that you wear on your shoulder when you're line dancing, and it has little tassels hanging from it. But it'll either say I'm a line dancer or I'm a line dance instructor. So like all those who be it that purchase it and be wearing the shoulder display, then see we'll know they're instructors, so we can go and talk to them and and interview them for our show.
It's a lot of them. Like we said before, no one knows everyone.
That's
No
true.
one.
That's true.
So being in the military, that's one thing. Of course, we had our patches and our rank, and people knew exactly our rank. And we also
Okay.
had a name, of course, on our shirt, last name. But
Mhm.
that's a wonderful idea, to just get all the instructors, because 850 people,
Mhm.
there'll probably be a couple more people sneak in there, but 850 people,
Yes,
you know,
that's a lot. That's a lot.
that's that. I mean, I know when we got married, it was 800 at Linda Sims event. It was 800 because I know she had to add
Okay.
an extra floor over
Mhm.
there because it was just too much and stuff. But
Okay.
in Vegas, of course, I was like 1,600, but they had a lot of two-steppers, so that was different. They
Okay.
had a whole room filled
Mhm.
with two-steppers, but still 1,600 people, 14 to 1,600 people.
Yeah.
I didn't miss Vegas because that was my baby. That was the first time I actually went somewhere, was Vegas.
Okay.
I said.
Cool.
So if
Wow.
you out there that special person, can you go ahead and sign in so Queen can let you in and let you talk? It's almost 7:30. I know you're out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Come out wherever you are.
While we waiting for that person to come on, I just want to say thank you to my team, the Line Dance Connection, because they have kept me going for 10 years, 10 plus years now. And believe it or not, I was the instructor, but I learned from them.
That's
You
what
know
you
what
do.
I'm saying?
Oh
I
yeah,
learned from
oh
my
yeah.
students because
Yes.
it's an amazing thing when you teach, like even shake a tail feather. Okay, Marquis' favorite dance. He hates that dance, but
Who's gonna do
shake a
that in
tail
church?
feather.
You don't
But
know.
you could teach that, and they'd leave knowing something. Because somebody came on the show, I don't remember who it was exactly, and they said if you teach a class and the people leave and they don't know anything, then you haven't done your job. You
And
know,
I always tell
so
people, Queen, it's one thing to get people to come to your class. It's another thing to get them
mhm,
to come back. And
yes,
that's
that's
the
true.
goal. Is wow, I enjoyed it. I didn't have to freak out because I couldn't do this and I
Right.
couldn't do that. And as an instructor, you have to gauge it. Like, okay, I got new people. I still got the people that knows, because you know how I get sometimes. Oh,
Mhm.
we want to do this, and I want to do that, and the new people like, I don't know how to do that. So what I said every time. Line dance
Mhm.
instructors need to get stimulus checks.
Yes, I'm gonna send the link to our guests just in case they don't have it.
Okay.
Oh, I don't have the email. So can you do it?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'll just text her
Okay.
and see if she got the link or not.
Okay.
But go ahead, keep
Okay.
talking.
So yeah, I was
What's
gonna
your
say.
question, Annette? Annette might have a question for you.
You have a question in that?
Now that's on the spot. I wasn't thinking of anything.
Okay.
I'll think about something.
Make something up.
Well, I could tell you why I started my own group. I was
Good.
dancing with the Purple Passion is the name of their group, and we were dancing and it was like really good and everything. I really enjoyed it. And then one of the people in the class, this gentleman, he said to me, you call him JP. JP said, Queen, you're such a great dancer. You need to start your own group. I was like, man, please, what? I don't even know where to start, what to do. Are you kidding? And he kept telling me and kept telling me. And so he even found the location for me. He said, go talk to these people. This location is right, around the corner, not that far, right in the vicinity. So I went and I said, well, I called this man for 3 months. He never called me back. Left him messages. He never. So one day I went up there to the facility and I said, I need to speak to the gentleman in charge at the time. And they was like, well, he don't take walk-ins. I said, well, I've been calling him for 3 months. He hasn't answered my call. He hasn't returned. So I need to speak to him today. Okay, let me see if he's available. And she said, this woman crazy. But that was like on a Friday, and I started that following Monday. Teaching at that facility, and we stayed there for years, from 2010 until actually 21, 22. And then we went to another location, but now we're at our home base. We're at a $1 million facility in Temple Terrace, Florida. And I really, really am happy that we're there. And the Lord has blessed us to grow, because I used to have 7, 8 students. Man, I thought I was doing something. So 7 students today, hey, we jamming. And then here in this last year, seriously, since January, my class has quadrupled, of the amount of students. And I was like, Lord, I don't know what you're doing, but I thank you. But let me tell you something. The more students you have, the more problems you have. Not problems, but you have different learning styles. Let me say it correctly. Not everybody learns by 1, 2, 3. Not everybody learns by ABC. Some people learn by right foot up, right foot back, left foot up, like that. So you have to incorporate all of those to be a good instructor. So Annette, what about you? Have you, when you teach?
Teach?
Yeah,
teach. Once in a blue moon, when he puts me on the spot, or if it's a certain dance, like I love the jump off. I love that one because I love that dance. I think, is that the only one I've ever taught?
No, I've taught that other one where you swirl, and I can't remember
some other ones, but mostly I'm a dancer.
Okay.
I don't want to be a teacher. I'm the lady in the back. When you turn to the back, look at her. That's me. That's me.
Yeah, not everybody is meant to be a teacher, an instructor. Right. For real. And that's a real, because a lot of people see what you're doing and they be like, oh, I could do that. They go out here and start their own class and they be like, man, I didn't know all this went on behind the scenes. And you can't just do the dance. You have to learn the dance so you can teach the dance.
But even teaching it, to say the words, like you said, when you're not used to doing it, so they understand what you're trying to tell them to do. I was like, that is not an easy task when you're first trying to do it. I was like, oh my gosh, Charles. I had just like you were saying, left and right and left up, or sailor step and all this, just going through the steps, trying to give them the steps.
I had a guy once that we were doing at the hospital. He said, Mr. Charles, just let me just do this one song. He said, let me just go through it. And this is when I first started. And we did the one song, and halfway through, he stopped. He said, man, I'm tired. Because you had to call it out. He said, I'm tired. I said, man, what you talking about, man? I got to do that for 3 hours. He said, I don't know how y'all do it, but we have to, because the people are coming to us to learn.
That's true.
And then we have to adjust with the crowd. You know, somebody might not understand right, left, cha-cha, this or that, you know, and people, you know, have different levels of learning.
That's
Some
true.
people learn fast, and you know, you get these people come with the 2 left feet deal. I always laugh about that.
I was gonna say, have you ever come to class and you plan, oh, we're gonna do Get Big today? You know, I'm gonna teach Get Big, or I'm gonna teach James Brown. What's the name? The one James Brown, or one of those, you know, I'm not gonna say harder, I'll say more advanced dances. And you look up, you got 5 new students. We got to change the program. Because if you got 5 new students that don't know how to dance at all, or don't know the call out, you can't teach a Get Big, or, you know, one of them harder dances that day, or the James Brown. You just can't, though. That's not the proper time. And I think that's another part too of being a good instructor, is to analyze your crowd, you know, your group, who's there, who the attendees are. Because I used to be in public speaking in Washington, D.C., and I went around to all the different government agencies talking about combined federal campaign. And you cannot go to, let's just say, Condoleezza Rice's office with her executive staff and talk about, let's do the if everybody here clap your hands, you know, they look at you like you're crazy, because you have to come to the level where they are, you know, and they're not on, if you're happy, you know, clap your hands. That is not that's not a good one, you know. So you never wanted to be an instructor? And that
is she on there yet?
No instructor.
You never want to be an instructor.
I like being down on the floor with the crowd.
Okay. And it's like you said, it's not as easy as it looks.
No, it's not.
Then the stuff behind the scenes is what they don't realize. Like when we had the symposium, you know, I had to find a venue. I had to sign all the contracts. I had to tell them what food I wanted. You know, I had to make sure I had enough rooms. I had to find a place for us to have the event. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot, you know. Even your everyday, I have to keep track of everyone who's in every class I have, because if the IRS come back after me, I have to have records to back up what I say. Okay, Mr. Charles, can you see?
Yeah.
Our guest, you ready to introduce her?
All right. I don't see her, but introduce her. There she is. Surprise! It is me.
Hey, Avis.
Good.
How are you?
It's your
I'm
day.
good.
Lady. They're coming to
lady of the hour.
Yes.
Yeah. I was sending you all kind of stuff. You saw that, huh?
I finally saw it. Yeah, it took a minute to come through.
Oh, okay. I seen like 3 different things just in case.
I'm here.
Hey,
welcome.
How y'all doing?
Good. You know, this is our announcement section, so we're gonna let you take over for a minute just to talk about the line dance cruise, because we all know Groovy Cruise, my bad, how important, you know, there's been this issue about this spam coming around, and you know, we could talk about that because I got it myself, but now my picture is back, so I don't understand. Facebook is Facebook. Okay, let's just get that.
Okay. Yes.
Yes, definitely. Well, to get started, we're still selling out on cabins, still selling them. I would safely say we need 400 more people to sign up. Okay. It's going to take us a little over what we want, but we need that. Make sure that we get the minimum amount of people signed up. To go back, that Mr. Charles just mentioned about Facebook, a lot of people lost a lot of the advertisement for the cruise. Still don't know what happened and why. As long as I noticed, because my stuff came back, if you put in a request, a challenge, whatever they called it, a dispute, everybody seemed to be getting their posts back. So I don't know what happened. I said the devil is a liar. We're not going to let that stop us.
Right.
Tell people, if you have internet, Instagram, or email addresses, or people's names and numbers in your phone, get the word out. We got to sell out this ship.
Yeah.
I know it's a year and a half away, but we got to do the commitment with the cruise line by March 1st. Okay. So we've got to sell out by then. Right now, we only have interior cabins. Unfortunately, that's it. I mean, that's a good bad thing to have.
Yes. Mhm.
But we want to let people know, number one, yes, you don't get a window. Yes, it's on the lower levels. However, our goal is to party so much on this cruise ship that the only thing you're going to want to do in your room is sleep
Sleep.
and
Mhm.
get up and get dressed and go and get some more partying in.
Start
So
all over.
don't focus so much on the fact that we don't have any more balconies or ocean views or ocean suites. We want everyone to get on the ship. In the past, we've sold out our cruises. So there's no excuse now because we got room for 3,000 people that
Mhm.
people say they can't go because they got an interior cabin. You know, we only have interior cabins left.
Right.
So we want to challenge everyone who's on the waiting list because we have close to 200 people on the waiting list because they don't want an interior, to let them know that get on the cruise ship so you can be a part of this epic, life-changing, first-time experience regarding line dancing that
Yeah.
we have out there.
Yeah. History making.
When you,
History making. There you
you know,
go.
Queen, I got a question for you, Queen.
Mhm.
You over there at that window. I ain't seen you look out it yet. What's that window by you?
Oh, this is we on the 34th floor.
Do you care what's out there?
I was gonna say
That's the point. That's Mr. Charles's point. You don't need
Yeah.
a window.
Listen,
You don't need a
I don't
window.
need it. Everything I need is right in here.
Right. Or downstairs at the casino.
Exactly.
What
And
you
if
say,
you notice, casinos don't even have windows. When you go to
No,
a
they
casino,
don't.
they don't have windows.
No windows.
No,
They
No,
don't want you to
nobody's
look out.
saying no windows, no clocks. Nobody's saying, well, I can't go to that casino because they don't have a window.
Right.
No,
Exactly.
you go in there and you enjoy what's going on in that casino.
Mhm. That's true.
Same situation on the cruise ship. Come
Yeah.
on and get on and enjoy what we have to offer while you're on that ship.
You had
Mhm.
said
Yes.
that if you really want the ocean view, they got some nice areas on the ship where you can
Yeah.
sit there and look at the view all you
Yeah.
want.
In a
Even by
lounge chair.
yourself.
Yeah.
You
While
got
you
the
lay
Yes.
back,
ocean view.
lay back and relax.
And all
Yes,
you see is
exactly.
water. All you see is water. You know, we 2
Mhm.
days we're gonna be on an islands, right? We're gonna be 2 islands. So that only is like 2 days out at sea. So what is it that you want to see? We're not gonna keep you in the room that long. You know, we're
Mhm.
not. And we were talking about if you're on that waiting list and you're waiting for like a balcony, which is what, $1,200, something like that. Take that $1,200 and get a one room interior. You got the whole room to yourself.
There you go.
Yeah.
With a partner, have them get a room. So you got 2 rooms there. You got 2
Right.
big rooms right
Mhm.
there. So you
That's
have
true.
to
Whatever way you have to get on the ship, you know.
don't miss this. Is what we said, Avis, because when we come back, woo-wee, we
Gonna be
telling the
talk of
world.
the town.
Yes,
We
exactly.
telling the
Town
whole
for a
Imagine
while.
though, imagine the pictures and the videos and the friendships that we make on the cruise ship. Because there's nowhere to
Yes.
go. I can't swim, so I'm not jumping over. So I'm gonna be on the ship making friends, getting new people to come on the podcast, you know, meeting. I mean, it's
Yeah.
an experience, a great experience.
Yeah,
Paparazzi.
we're gonna have DJs. I believe at least a minimum of 10 DJs,
Woo!
line dance DJs, regular party DJs. We're gonna be utilizing the basketball courts for tournaments, and they got pickleball and spades and
Yeah.
Whatever corn.
Cornhusk.
What's that corn
what's that?
thing?
Cornhole.
Yeah,
Cornhole.
cornhole. You name it. And we're still
Mhm.
coming up with different things. Me and Avis was
Yes.
talking because I look at I tell everybody, if you got an opportunity, pull up Mighty Cruise Ships. Annette tell you, I be watching it all the time.
Mhm.
It entails what the cruise ship has to do. If you think that they don't do nothing, you like 1,600 employees, to do
Yeah.
everything to your beckoning call. My son-in-law just found out today that he said, "Oh, we get to eat. We can eat when we want."
No,
The food is free.
included.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
included.
It's included.
No, he was excited. I said, "Man,
Right.
you're gonna get that food." But just think
Yeah.
about what everybody has to do to pull this weight. And like Ava said, we want this thing to run smooth. So they
And you
giving
know
us
what? If everybody would share it on their page, You know, like you said, tell your friends, your enemies, your next door neighbor, people you like, and those you don't like. Sorry.
Just imagine. My thought is, we want 400. We can do more than 4, but our minimum is 400 more.
Okay.
If 400 people, we got over 2,000, over 2,600 people signed up already. If 400 of those 2,600 people invite one person,
okay,
That's it.
we're good. We're done.
That's it. You know,
We're
like
done.
we were saying, well, we got all these people with thousands of followers. Where you following them to? Follow them to the ship.
Yeah.
Right.
Follow them. Get out there and make it an enjoyable experience, because we don't get, as Black folks, we don't get an opportunity like this a lot. We don't get an opportunity to
be a part of history. Yeah, the hanging history we used to be
and to run things. Actually, run things. When I'm watching all these cruise ships, I don't see no Black folks on there hardly. It's like all these white folks just having a great time. They're interviewing them. Why can't that be us? You know,
it can be.
It can be.
And if you think about the experience of dancing, like when you go on a cruise, like before Avis on y'all's cruise, you know, you had 300-400 people. So you had to do what the cruise ship told you could do, or when you could have a party. I mean, when you have the whole ship, listen, y'all could dance, bring your knee braces, your hip braces, your rubbing alcohol, because we
your wheelchair.
Yeah, your wheelchair, all that. Because you can even dance in the wheelchair, kick your feet or something, you know. And if you get tired, sit on a chair and kick your feet. And still, we're gonna be dancing all over the ship. And then there's comedy shows.
We have comedy shows.
Tell us something.
Putt-putt. You want to do putt-putt? At night we'll have night deck parties. We're looking to even bring the silent party on the ship. We cross your fingers that we can pull that off. That we'll be able to have the silent party, because I have heard from quite a few people who experience it with our regular cruise, and they're like, "You bring the silent party on the cruise," so we're working with making that happen as well.
Okay.
So we'll do that. Different groups. If anybody has 35 or more people in their group, we're allowing them to congregate and fellowship together. And we're giving them a room to use.
Okay.
So if they have a family reunion or a class reunion, or Greeks and sororities, fraternities.
Yes.
If we're gonna make it a fun-filled week. Yes, we'll be going to the Bahamas one day, and then we will have our private beach party at the Princess K.
Okay.
That's going to be really, really fun. We're going to be doing activities while we're on the beach. Carnival opened up a new island, and I got a call last week from the charters department asking us if we want to go to the new island. And I said to her, "Will there be another ship there?" And she said, "Oh yeah." I said, "No, we want our own island." I said, "No."
That's what this is all about.
The new island might be nice, but imagine we having our own island to do our own party. I told her, "Nah, let's keep it just like it is.
We'll catch that island next time."
Yeah, right? There you go. I said, "Can you imagine?" Because in the past you would normally share, places with other people if you go to those private islands. And then you would have to, rope off different areas that they couldn't come in and blah, blah, blah. Just imagine the whole island is all ours. It's all ours.
And you know what? A challenge. I'm putting a challenge out there. If everyone would tell one, would bring one. If everybody that's on the cruise would bring one person, man, we're going to have to put another ship next to ours.
That's a good bad problem to have.
Yes. Oh, what you call them little boat things on the side?
The tenders.
Yeah. So in case there's an emergency, we're gonna have an emergency boat. Too many of us on the ship jamming, they can be like, "Oh, they rocked the boat." Hey, we're gonna rock the boat. So if everybody bring one more person, we can meet the goal and fill up that ship.
We would exceed the goal, because we would be at maximum is 3,700. So we would, if everybody bought one, we would be really sold out. It's like, nah, we can't bring them. Yeah, that is so true.
Let's push everybody. Let's do this last push, and I mean seriously. You know,
Yeah.
we
I
can
would
just sit up here and look at it all we want, but let's push this thing.
I
Yeah.
would love to next month at the beginners ball to announce that we're sold out.
Where
Wouldn't
you would
that
have
be?
a
Oh,
big
yes.
giant
And
roar.
it can happen. It can happen.
Last year at the beginners ball, we announced the cruise.
Yes.
Now I'm
Crazy.
ready to announce that it's sold out. Yeah.
There you go. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Why not? Everybody that
We
beginners
can-
ball better be on there too. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm
There
sure
you
Yeah.
go.
they are. But
So
I mean,
with 850 people at the beginners ball, if there's 400 people that haven't signed up, they better be ready to sign up
You
at the
better be
beginners
ready.
ball.
There you go. Sign this paper. Give me your credit card. You just need a deposit. Come on with it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
That's all you gotta do.
That's it.
And you know what? Seriously, we as can I say color people of color,
Mhm.
we as people of color, sometimes don't step out on faith. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
Like I said, if everybody just tell one person or tell two, because you tell two, you get one. You know,
Right.
tell two people so you can get one person to come on a cruise. And you know, I'm sure you have friends you want to dance with, family you want to dance with. So we just have to keep talking. Just keep telling people. That's
Please.
what
it.
the other people do.
Yeah.
That's
Don't
it.
they
Yeah.
tell everybody.
Everybody, all family, all family.
Mhm.
So that's the goal. By next month, I pray that we could be sold out by next month. Carlos has been on a tour this weekend. He went to South Carolina and he went to Atlanta, Georgia,
Okay.
and we got some signups from that. So that was a good thing. So
Okay.
hopefully after the events are over this weekend, people get settled back home. We'll get more signups with that.
Okay. I
Yeah.
was
And
say
any-
Avis, and one of my members said, I wasn't going on a cruise at first because I hear y'all talking about, I was at the symposium and Mr. Charles came over here and he said, have you heard about the cruise? He's like, well, kind of so. Come on. See, when he went and got Carlos and brought Carlos over there and the girl signed up right there because Mr. Charles don't be playing, okay?
that's what you got to do.
She said,
That's what you
Queen,
got to
I
do.
wasn't going on the cruise, but Mr. Charles brought the man over here to make sure I signed up right then.
Oh, that's what you got to do. And anybody who's out here listening, if you are going to an event in the next month, within March and April, inbox me, Avis Gardner, and give me your email. I'm not your email, your mailing address, and I'll be more than happy to send you flyers.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I got other people who, just said that whatever they can do to help, send them flyers, and when they go to, even when they're with their family, they're going to share the cruise with their families.
Okay, and I'm going to WD Hughes in Columbia, South Carolina, the second or third week of March.
I think it's because like a few people already told me they were going to be going to that event.
Okay, yeah. So if you give me some, I'll inbox you. If you send me some flyers, I'll be glad to pass them out.
Yeah, inbox me your mailing address.
Okay.
You have mine, Avis, because I'm getting ready to start a new class up at the church.
So perfect.
Really nice to have flyers and at this other center. So try to get people out this way to actually go, because they never even heard of. Well, me and Annette told them when we go to conventions and cruises, they was like tripping, like, huh, what is that?
Like, as much as we think we're getting the word out, there are so many people who have not heard of this cruise, even in the line dance community. There's still people who haven't heard of it.
Walter said send him some.
Walter said send him some too. He's having an event in
May.
Inbox me your address.
And then we're going to Rondi's thing in May.
Okay. That's another big event.
Yeah. Annette's going to Short Girls thing with Ladies First.
In Valentine,
end of
April. It's going to be Vegas?
Yeah. No, it's in North Carolina at Cherokee Casino.
Okay. I knew it said something about a casino. Okay.
Yeah.
So we still got some people to give them to. Just give them to us.
Sure. Right. Just inbox me your address. It's quicker if you inbox me. So I have these envelopes labels ready to write them up. That way I can go look on the website on my registration list to see which address is, because you might have moved and haven't updated. So if you just inbox me, it's quicker for me to get them. I'm waiting for new flyers. I just got rid of the first 2,000 that I had. So I'm waiting for more to come in.
Okay.
and I'll get them out to you.
Well, we're saving
Right.
a spot for you in August so you can come back on about the hotels.
Oh yeah, August we'll be announcing the hotel. We'll also be announcing the bus situation. Picking up everybody from the hotel, taking them to the cruise port.
Okay.
That'll probably go out in August.
So
Yeah,
stay tuned
and
to the podcast, people.
stay tuned. We'll start announcing probably in, I'm guessing August, between August and December, instructors, hosts and hostesses for the different events on the ship, because
Okay.
that will be the time we really start getting to the nitty-gritty of the actual event. The thing about people don't realize, we can't focus on every nook and cranny of what we're going to do on the cruise until we sell it out. That's our main focus right now, getting the cruise ship sold out, and then we can start focusing on all the parties and classes and everything like that. We have a general idea what we're going to do, but to really start fine tuning it, we got to get this ship sold out first. And prayerfully next month, the booking numbers and cabin numbers will be going out.
Okay.
So I'll be working with Carnival on that next month. So we should be ready to start sending booking numbers and cabin numbers out to everybody. And with that, I've already got people asking me about the liquor package. They ready to sign up already.
I was asking about that.
Ready to get their liquor side. They don't want to sell out on the liquor part. But and when doing so, also you can start signing up for excursions at the islands when we get there. If you want to do excursions through Carnival.
Okay.
So that information should be going out next month, no later than May. We'll start sending out booking numbers and cabin numbers.
And Avis, you are doing a great job. We want to say thank you to you for all the work that you're doing to make all this. Because listen, I did a cruise last year and I had 25 cabins, like 50 people. Them gray heads, can y'all see them? I can't imagine. 3,500, 4,000. I couldn't imagine. No, man.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's I don't know where I get it from. I guess I get it from God, because sometimes I sit back and say, I can't believe I'm managing this large. The largest group I've done was close to 600 last year, because we had 500 and something people on that cruise. And this is 5 times as many people, and it's like, wow.
Yeah. Are we gonna have flyers at the beginners ball too?
Yes, I'll definitely have some. Yeah, I definitely have flyers at beginners ball. But like I said, I mean, the beginners ball is almost a month away. It's not impossible.
Okay. No,
but I'm hoping that we won't need flyers.
Right. Okay.
Hey, Avis, real quick before you go, I was going to tell you that Annette had a nightmare last night. She thought the beginners ball was what?
Next week. And I was like, I'm not ready.
Thank you.
But I'm getting excited about it.
That's what it is. We getting excited.
Yes.
It's next month.
411. 411. Ow.
It's next month, not next.
That's my birthday. 411. Yeah.
Yes. This is to touch bases with the beginners ball. Some people asked me about the dress code for the dinner, the ball part. Everybody can wear what they want. We don't have any color code. It's still considered a ball, so we still want people to come really dressy. Okay. The t-shirts are going to be purple with white writing for that Saturday morning workshops.
Okay.
And we will have breakfast, something new we never did. Yeah. We're having breakfast on Sunday morning before people leave. Okay. So tomorrow, between now and Friday, I will be sending out an email to everyone, letting them know what we just talked about in terms of the scheduling for the whole event for the week, and the dress code, as well as the breakfast on Sunday morning. Cool. So we'll dance and have breakfast on Sunday morning. We'll do both.
Okay. And don't forget, everyone bring one. Each one bring one. So we can sell out this ship. Yeah.
I like that motto. Each one bring one.
Yes. Each one bring one.
Well, Miss Avis, we sure appreciate you coming in here and taking the time out.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
me and you talked about it yesterday at length, and so no, I can't say it like you. I was going to talk about it. I said, let's get the person on here, which is great. I'm glad you had the time to come out here and do this. So we appreciate
My
it.
pleasure. Thanks for having me.
All right. Thank you.
Take care.
You
Have a
too.
good
Bye,
one.
Avis.
Love you.
Bye. Bye. Love y'all.
Love you
Yeah.
too. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
All right,
Where are we,
Karina.
Mr. Charles?
We might as well do announcements and
Okay.
shout outs, and that was good information though.
Yes,
There's
definitely.
there's no substitute for good information. And I know
That's
I got
true.
all kind of people over here. Let's claim it. Ricky Passe,
Okay.
parties.
Silent parties are cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everybody said hi
No.
to Avis.
We have some work to do, but we could do it.
Yes.
We can definitely do it.
Let's
Okay.
make this happen.
So announcements. Get your king and queen and king t-shirts at www.thelinedance.connection.com/shop. And all the proceeds from that go to keep the Let's Talk Soul Line Dance podcast going. All right. And so, Mr. Charles, do you have a line dance etiquette for this week?
I had one, but I forgot it.
Oh, okay.
I think, man, you talked about it. It was
Well, we can.
What's yours?
I was gonna say we can do the one, reiterate the one we had last week. The one we had last week was line dance etiquette, personal hygiene. Be conscious of your space on the dance floor. So personal hygiene, listen, we all know how to take a shower. Okay. Even though the ship is gonna be in the middle of the ocean somewhere, we can still go take a shower and come back and dance some more. But nobody wants to be, it's gonna be 4,000 plus of us. Right? You don't want to be on there and everybody's smelling. So, and let's think about our personal hygiene, and then be conscious of your space on the floor. Some people dance so wild and they all like this. That's not what line dancing is about. Line dancing is about us coming together in a line and dancing. Right? Y'all agree?
Well, we were just talking when Walter put no chicken on the dance floor, but you talked about this before about the drinks,
Right.
and they're saying too, you're wasting your drink on the drink for what?
Right.
Sit down with your drink, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was never crazy about drinking and dance anyway, but people do it. I got that, but don't bring it on the floor, or like you said, when you're recording, don't walk across the front of the dance class. Wow.
Right. There you go. And when you have food, walk around the perimeter, because if you spill one drop, somebody's liable to slip and fall and get hurt. And that is definitely not what we want to happen. Okay. So any other announcements, Mr. Charles? You have any
announcements?
Uh-huh.
Of course, the beginner's ball, and hopefully we'll be starting line dance classes here. I was telling you about one of the biggest things. Our announcement is myself and Annette. We started mentor. We started mentoring these kids. A thing called Leading Academy. And the little boy, like I said, he couldn't get any sleep when he found out that he's meeting his mentor tomorrow. And the little girl, she just came and looked up at Annette and said, "You're so beautiful." I mean, they're third graders, but we're trying to make a difference.
Trying to make a difference.
Yes, every Monday.
And lead them, try and just put some kind of impression on them to keep them on the straight and narrow some kind of way.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. Because it's important. It says it takes a whole village to raise a child.
And they're most of the people in the kids in the school, the children in the school, they're poverty level, one parent families.
Yeah.
Right.
So, and it's really important that they see somebody else cares.
Right. Exactly. And I was going to reiterate, Walter said no chicken on the dance floor. Like you said, no food on the dance floor, and then no alcohol on the dance floor. That's so important, because people get to drinking and they get to acting up and, spilling drinks, and you on the floor dancing, drinks going everywhere. You still dance. That's not good. You don't want anybody to get hurt, and you be responsible for it. All right. So Linda Hardy, She is the urban line dance historian. If you have any events, anything's going on, then you know, you can go on her page and let her know about it, and she'll be glad to put it in the history at the Library of Congress about great things that you're doing. All right, Mr. Charles, I'm gonna do two more, then I'm gonna give it to you, okay?
I can't see it. Nick can read it.
Okay. Urban Line Dance Connection at Code Point.
I was way back there.
This site you would go on if you want to know about dances, classes, and events. And I'm in Vegas, so I'm going to go to this site and I'm going to put in Las Vegas, and it will tell me all the classes, the days, the times, locations, and how much the classes are just by using this one site. So thank you, Nicole, for that site. I'm going to be using it. And then the last one I have is universesoullinedance.com. Katrina Daniels, any events that you're having, and everybody's having events, go to her site and you know, give her a message about your event, and she will put it on her site. Okay. And now we're at shout outs.
I saw Gilbert Evans said, how about taking your conversation off the floor? Hey, hi, Gilbert. That's our number one, period. We talked about that last week before.
Yes, good one, Gilbert. Good one.
Yeah, that's numero uno.
Yeah.
Respect the instructor who's ever up there that you put up there. You don't go in there and start talking while the pastor's preaching, I hope. You know?
Exactly. Exactly.
Have respect for that. Because like we said, it's not that easy to teach. We try to get all the help we get, but that if you're talking, the person next to you might be trying to learn, which they are, because you're distracting everybody. You're right. Everybody. So yeah, that's definitely number one, Gilbert.
Yes, definitely. That's a really good one. So now we're at shout outs.
Shout out.
Shout outs. I'm gonna see if I can change this so that we can only see half of you, Mr. Charles, and half of Annette.
We make a hole.
We squeezing in here. We squeezing in.
Okay. I was trying to see if I could change the view. Okay.
But you're gone.
Oh, dang. I don't know. I thought it was in the
Bring yourself back. Let's squeeze in.
Okay, let's see.
Bring yourself back.
Okay.
There we go.
There we
We're
go.
in now.
All right. So now we're at the shout outs portion of our program. You want to go first?
No, you remember.
Hi, Gilbert. Okay. So shout outs. My shout out is to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, to my wonderful husband, King Joseph, to my line dance team, the Line Dance Connection, to my awesome co-host, the best co-host in the world. I don't care what nobody say. I know it is the best co-host. Okay, I'm sorry. So Mr. Charles and our other co-host, Zandra, is on her way back from event, so she wasn't able to tune in. And then we have a co-host. All right, Miss Annette, come in when she can, if people head in and help us out. So I just want to say thank you to all of those on the right-hand side, all those that tuned in, the viewers. I want to thank you for you as well. So now I'm the guest, so I'm gonna turn it back to the host.
Of course, you took the first two right out my mouth. The Lord up above and this beautiful woman to my left right here.
Yeah.
She's been with me all these years for the last 12 years. So we met 12 years ago into this month, actually. So it's been something. I'm telling you, just the things we've done, seen, and been. I never thought I would do it. And having someone to do it with you that loves it as well makes it different. I got a thing out there on her dancing by herself. We was at the, remember I had to leave last week at Gladys Night?
Yeah, how was it? Y'all made Gladys Night.
Yeah, we have fun.
Oh, good.
It started around 9:30, but we have fun. And, she gonna dance. It don't matter.
Okay, I
be the only one on the dance floor. I be telling them, oh, that's good music. I am not letting go to waste, and I'll be on the dance floor by myself and not care.
There you go. I understand.
But also, excuse me, shout out to our lovely, lovely Avis, the sweetest person.
Yes. Yes.
The Carlos running around the country trying to promote it. And then this event we can go to. All you wonderful people over here. I just Walter says she's on my right side. No, she's on my left side. You guys are looking the wrong way. Okay. I know he said she's my right side. I mean my right hand. But anyway. But all these people here and all the people that always check in with us. You know, like I said, we're saying shout out a prayer for Q that actually lost her grandmother.
Yes.
Bury her yesterday. You
Definitely.
know, and make sure that Zandra get home safely.
Yes.
So, and we just shouting out. My biggest shout out is to this podcast. You know, Queen.
Yes, all around.
For you to actually think of this and create it and have it going like you do. Like we said, nothing's stopping us. We got all kind of issues.
That's so true. That's so true.
We're still doing it.
Well, we work through them. You know, that's what teamwork is.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna go to the next segment, and we got to move on because we don't want to keep you on too long. A toast to our guest, Mr. Charles. We just gonna drink.
Yeah. No, this is a toast to Queen. Okay, this is my toast to Queen. I never had a toast to you before. Thank you for your vision. Okay. Thank you for seeing what the possibilities of this is. Definitely thank you. And I toast to you for deciding to put me on, okay, to be part of this team. Because Annette, I tell you, when I'm not on here, I'm not all that happy. I'm just not.
God told me he'll only give you the best. So I'm the best co-host in the world.
It gives me an opportunity to meet all these wonderful people on the right hand side.
Yes.
And like you said, when you go somewhere, hey, on the podcast, everybody's starting to know everybody. And that's what this line dancing is for. So I want to toast to you. But like you said, having a visionary to do this and to keep it going. And you know, me and Annette, we love you.
Love you too.
He's drinking for me.
Well, for 12 years, she ain't never drank it. Water.
Water. One thing we forgot, I want to go back to.
Yeah, the birthday.
The Line Dancing Groovy Cruise. I was trying to put the email up. I know here it is.
www.thelineddancinggroovycruise.com.
There we go.
Ava's got it on the side too.
Okay, and it's down here for anybody who's writing. The LineDancingGroovyCruise.com, or you can reach Miss Avis. I believe that's the right number. 804-447-0777.
407. Also, don't forget our email address, Queen.
Yes, our email. If you would like to be a guest on our show and you want to get in touch with us, our email addresses are right here. Mine's Zondra's and Mr. Charles. We're all our emails are there. So if you would like to, Ada say yes, that's the right number. 804-447-0777. If you'd like to be a guest on the Let's Talk Soul Line Dance podcast, we'd love to have you. Or if you know somebody who would be a good person to interview on our podcast, email us at one of those emails that we have listed. And don't forget, you can always go back and rewind if you can't write it right now. Our guest next week is going to be Noel Baptiste. Did I say that right?
Mm-hmm.
Out of Covington, Georgia. And before we get to the trivia break, Mr. Charles, I can't answer. So do I get to ask a question this week?
Nope. Okay. You have to ask. First of all, don't even try. You got to sing happy birthday. Don't even try.
Oh, I missed that. Okay, I'm sorry. I was trying to hurry up and get to that. I had to go back. That's what it was. Where's the happy birthdays? Let me see.
March, if I can find it. New month.
A new month. Yes. Here we go. Happy birthday to everybody having a birthday in the month of March. All right. And I got to sing happy birthday. All right. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. May you have many more. And God bless you. Happy birthday. That's my yeah. All right. So we got the birthdays. Happy birthday to everyone having a birthday in the month of March. Yes, we wish you many, many, many more. And on a real note, we really miss you. Now, if y'all want to get my version of happy birthday, is free $99 today. But if you wait till tomorrow, it's $9.99 on Amazon. So might want to rewind today. Okay. All right. Let's see. Where are we? We're down to Dance of the Week.
Yes.
Dance of the Week is Seasoned Woman by Jay Watts and choreographed by myself and Diamond Green. So make sure you go out there and look at it. real quick, this dance is a dance that is for the seasoned woman, not the cougar, for the seasoned woman. And it's about a seasoned woman who fell in love with a younger man, and the younger man fell in love with this seasoned woman. And it wasn't about money, and it wasn't about that other S word. It wasn't about any of that. It was just about love. So love, age is just a number when you're in love. So that's what this dance is about. It's called Seasoned Woman. It talks about two people being in love and everything, nothing else matters, you know. So it's a really nice dance, real easy, 2 parts, no tags, no bridges, just a really nice dance called Seasoned Woman by Jay Watts. Okay. So now we get to the part of the show. Did I miss anything, Mr. Charles?
No, you got who's coming next week. We covered a lot.
Covered a lot. Okay. So we down to trivia break. I don't have my doo-doo-doo, so I'm gonna have to sing it this week because I don't have my equipment here in Vegas with me.
And mine won't play. You can't hear mine. That's crazy.
Oh, yours won't play? Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you can't hear it, you said.
All right, so we got to ask. No, I couldn't hear it. I really couldn't. So we have to ask our trivia questions at this point.
Can you hear that?
No, sir.
Well, we can show it over here, can't we?
Oh,
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know why we can't hear it. Yeah, we can't hear it. All
hard.
Right, so
you go
hi,
first.
Charm Brown, Gilbert, Melva, Avis, everyone that tuned in, Ricky Potts, everyone that tuned in today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank y'all for tuning in. And my first trivia question is, where did I retire from? What agency? We didn't get nobody? No answers? Come on, you guys. Hey, go Walter. Walter got it.
All right.
All right, go Walter. All right. He's the first winner. Okay. Mr. Charles, you're going to do yours now?
Yes.
Okay.
I was going to say, what award did you win at the UC Awards?
Oh, nice one. What award did I win at the UC? Do, 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 All right. Don't. All right. And no answers yet? No answers yet? Oh, all right. Avis got it. Avis, she got it right a second before you, Melva.
Yeah, they both came in.
They both came in at the same time. So Avis and so round number 3.
Give them both $50.
Okay. Yep. There you go. I got a whole bunch of pennies. I got to collect. I got to count them because they actually came in at the same time. Actually. All right. Next question. You got one in it?
No.
Okay. Okay. I have a one. What was one of my prized possessions that I earned in my professional career, at the end of my professional career?
What did she just do?
Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Our thing messed up. Doo-doo-doo-doo. What is one of my prized possessions that I was honored with at the end of my career?
Oh.
Yes. One of them that I achieved at my retirement. Anybody remember? All right, they thinking. They rewinding, Mr. Charles. Them VCRs is going. You know what? Thinking about that, we used to have cassettes, then we had VHS, right?
Then we had 8 tracks, remember?
8 tracks, yes. President Obama's signature on your retirement yet. Now, Avis, you already won. You can't win again.
They would be listening.
Yes. She's not playing. Yes, that's correct. President Obama signed my retirement letter. Yes.
Wow.
Okay, Mr. Charles.
What other job did you hold down besides the post office that you're really proud of?
Oh.
Queen, do you got an answer?
Walter said Ava plays dirty. No, don't play. I thought I said plays dirty.
What other job I held down?
What did we? Yeah, what occupation? What else did you do? You forgot?
No, I think I know when you're talking about though.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
It might be a trick one for them.
Yeah. You talking about the one? Was it with the same company?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep, same company.
Ava said, "Can I answer?" Ricky.
Avis, did your mama tell you to share? Share. Share. But if don't nobody,
is that the answer you're looking for, Mr. Charles?
I want to see what she say. Probably she.
No, I mean from the truck driver that Walter said. Is that not the one? Or are you waiting for the other one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Truck driver. Yep.
Okay. Walter, you already won too. You can't answer.
It's just them two. Yeah. Oh, Ricky said it. He just was a little later.
Oh, Ricky. Okay, Ricky got in there. All right.
They got it at the same time.
Uh-huh. Is that
2020-44?
Avis, what was your answer? I just want to see what she's gonna say.
Yeah, you're gonna say, Avis. Tell us the truth. It's funny when you're talking to a screen waiting for an answer.
Yes.
But while you're waiting on that, you can ask something else, maybe.
I think that's it.
Oh, that's it.
One thing.
Well, if you have one, you can ask.
Well, no, one thing I want to bring up that I didn't talk about, and I'm so sorry, about your love for bowling.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Tell us about that real quick.
Okay. I started bowling when I was knee-high to a duck, when you had to hold the ball with two hands and roll between your legs like that. That's when I started. My father was an avid bowler, so was my brother. And my father took me to the bowling alley. That's where he hung out at. He bowled in a lot of leagues, and he took me to the bowling alley. And just so happens that one of his friends owned the bowling alley. So like she would take care of me behind the counter while my father bowled. And as I got older, I got in the children's league, and then I, got 18 and I started bowling with my father. And that was the one thing that we really shared a lot. We bowled in doubles. He and I bowled together. We bowled together on teams. And it was just real quick. I did a meeting today, and the one thing the gentleman said was, you know how you buy your kids their favorite toy, basketball, doll baby, whatever. They don't remember that when they get older, but they remember that vacation that you took them on, or that place that you took them to. They'd be like, "Mom or Dad, you remember when you took me to so and so and so and so?" And so I thought that was really, it stuck in my mind that. It's not always what you buy them, it's the quality time that you spend with them. And I thought that, I hear you and Annette, and you tell me all the time, you and Annette taking the kids or the grandkids and y'all going somewhere. And that's amazing. That's really amazing because they'll always remember it. And I was like, I never thought about it like that. I thought that was good.
Well, that place we were talking about, when she was talking about that Meeting Street Academy, they celebrated African American History Month. Really leap day, and so we did it, and we did. I taught line dance, and we actually both did it, but it was crazy. The young people were crazy. They were wild. They loved it. It was just energetic. They never had that before. And this was just Thursday. We turn around Friday and go to the grandkids deal where they have Grandparents' Day, our last one, because he's in the 4th grade. He's going to the 5th. So
okay,
back to back, just went to. The difference is night and day too.
Oh, okay. All right.
So we try to do a lot of stuff. So
and that's important. That's for everybody out there in line dance land. And thank you, Avis. Yes, line dance instructor is a passion of mine as well.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, even think about as a line dance instructor, it's not always the time you spend with them in the classroom, but like sometimes when you travel, or y'all might go out to dinner, or go see a movie together. Say, hey, y'all, we're going to a movie. Y'all want to go? Those are the times that they remember. Even though it's not your immediate family, hey, if you like me, your line dancers are your family as well.
Well, you mentioned bowling. One year we did what was it, midnight bowling? We all went home and woke up and went to the Midnight Bowl, and it was like dark, like midnight.
Get the lights out.
It was a group. It was a group. It was wonderful. We should have done that more.
Walter Davis called me a cougar. I'm not a cougar, Walter. I'm a
saying that's one of the jobs, cougar.
Oh, I'm telling you.
And you know what, Walter? You're in trouble. You are in trouble. But it's been grand, y'all. Mr. Charles, you want to close us out, and then we already talked about who's on next week, but I can put it up again.
Right. It was fun, Queen. Like I said, I've been knowing you, but I haven't known you.
Okay.
And that's the wonderful thing I can say about the podcast. I'm glad my beautiful wife was here to share this with you and stuff too, because she didn't either. So we're just glad to be able to just talk to you, just do your interview. You interview everybody. Somebody need to interview you. And this happened for a reason, because now I know you even more. And we love you even more now that we interviewed you and stuff. So,
and I get to meet Miss Annette in person at the.
I know, huh?
Hey, I never met her in person, so we gonna be jamming at the beginners ball. I might be on one leg, but I'm gonna be doing my thing.
I know you're
supposed to dances are. We dance with a cast on. We dance with a boot on our foot. We still dance.
I'm telling you. So it's been my pleasure. I'm gonna let you end it with your kiss, but I'm just thankful that you're in my life.
And you as well. For real.
You as well. All the time.
I know it was God sent. I know you were God sent. Because it was like a perfect match. The three of us, we just clean. We just meshed together. So I'm thankful for that.
And it's somebody that I can always, we talk during the week.
Yes.
All the time. Yep. And a lot of people don't know that. But we just talk about other things besides the podcast. And that's wonderful when you can do that.
Yes, definitely. So that's what, like keeps it together. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll come up with ideas. I said, Miss Charles, what you think about this? Or you'll say, Queen, what you think about this? Anything that can make the podcast better, So, and I appreciate that. So our guest next week is going to be Noelle Baptiste out of Covington, Georgia. We look forward to meeting her. And what else, Miss Charles? Did I forget anything?
That's it.
Okay.
What you never say, there you go. Go ahead and say it, Queen. That's your theme.
We never close our broadcast without saying that love is no good unless you give it away. And here's some of mine. Walter said, toast it up.
Toast it up, yeah.
We did that dance Saturday night.
Toast it up.
Last Sunday. So
yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody that tuned in. Thank you so much. Much love, each and every one of you. Thank you, Avis, for coming on and giving us an update on the cruise. Thank you, Miss Annette, for coming on and helping us out with the show. And Mr. Charles, I'm telling you, I got the baddest co-host in the world. Don't nobody understand. They don't understand. We have a special thing, And I thank you for, real quick before I go, I want to thank you and all of the people on the right for believing in the vision. Mm-hmm. Because when I called you the first time, or we talked rather the first time, and I said, Mr. Charles, would you like to be co-host on the Let's Talk Soul Line Dance? He said, well, I got to talk to my wife. I said, he the one. And that, he the one. Because he said, I got to make no sense. I talked to my wife first. And then I knew right then that he was a genuine person, because it takes a strong man to be able to say that, let me talk to my wife before I give you an answer. And I love it. I loved it. I was like, my husband be like, let me talk to my wife when it comes to money. He like, he makes no, on a serious note. But thank you to everybody who believe in the vision. Come on every week and keep us going. We want to say thank you. Don't forget, go to our website, www.theliondanceconnection.com/shop. And my colored t-shirts will be there very soon this week, hopefully by the end of the week, because a lot of people said they didn't want white, they wanted another color. So I'm going to have black, blue, gold, and red. Those 4 colors right now. And the king and queen t-shirts will be in those different colors. So maybe you can go on the site and see something that you like for, and help us out. That's why If you want to give a donation, we do accept donations. No amount is too small. And we do take the millions as well. If you want to give them to us, we take those. But really go to our site, theLineDanceConnection.com/shop. Okay. And look at some of the stuff. We have some good stuff out there. Okay. So if you're interested in being a guest on our show, don't forget to contact one of us. Here's our emails again. Mine and Mr. Charles and Zandra. Our emails are there. Contact us. Let us know you're interested in being a guest on our show, and we'll be glad to have you. So everybody, I'll let you close.
A good one.
Bye, everybody.
I love it what Gilbert said. Have a great week on purpose.
You too, Gilbert. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. I love y'all.
Love you too.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Let me show y'all what it looked like on the 31st floor in Vegas. What?
Where's the ocean view at?
That's the Sevilla. We're in the Allura. It's by Hilton. It's a Grand Hilton Bahamas. A Grand Hilton destination in Vegas. And that place over there is Sevilla. It's called the Sphere, Sphere. It changes all night long on top of the building. And so I can't wait to go. We're going to go visit it before we leave on Thursday. So everybody, thank you so much.
Trip home.
Thank you. Thank you. Right. And I love y'all. Appreciate you. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. Bye.